One stock nearly tripled today, Moderna up 176.97%, and the broad market barely blinked, closing up 0.21%. That gap between one euphoric name and a flat tape is the whole story going into tomorrow. I'm Max Sterling. This is your StockStory market ritual, for minutes, the numbers, and what they're hiding. Here's the question that matters: when a single biotech lottery ticket carries the headline, is the market actually healthy, or is it just papering over the fact that its biggest engine stalled again? Because underneath the green, technology finished dead last, down 1.07%. The index snapped a 3-day losing streak, sure. But it snapped it on a cancer vaccine trial and a bond market rally, not on broad conviction. If the leadership is this narrow and this weird, the bounce is borrowed, not earned. So who's really winning here? Look at the receipts. The S&P closed at 7,707.98, up 0.21%. The Nasdaq added 0.16% to 26,331.09. The Dow led the majors, up 0.22% to 53,463.05. And the VIX? Crushed 6% down to 14.89, fear is asleep again. Now the sectors, where the Realtel lives. Healthcare ripped 3.51%, dragged up by Moderna's 176.97% moonshot to $174.38, with Tempus AI up 24.09% and Twist Bioscience up 22.64%. Consumer discretionary added 1.92%, materials 1.43%. But the leadership stops there. Financials fell 0.62%, industrials dropped 0.88%, and technology, the group that's supposed to run this market, lagged everyone at down 1.07%. Intel bled 4.02% to $92.80. This wasn't a rally. It was a rotation wearing a rally's clothes. Now, keeping score on myself, because that's the deal here. I don't have a call graded today, nothing was due. But the honest ledger stands at 18 to 25, and I'm not going to dress that up. I've been early and wrong on volatility, waking up for 2 weeks straight, and the tape keeps punishing the impatience. When you're 18 to 25, you don't get to lecture. You get to show your work and take the next swing with a little more humility. So that's what I'm doing. Here's my read. The complacency story we've tracked for 6 straight sessions just got more interesting, not less. The VIX melting to 14.89 while money quietly abandons technology tells me this market is calm on the surface and churning underneath. That's not stability. That's a game of musical chairs where the chairs are sectors. Money fled tech and piled into healthcare and defensives, and a doubling stock gave everyone permission to ignore it. What would I actually do? Nothing heroic. I'd watch whether tech can stop the bleeding tomorrow, because if the biggest weight in the index keeps sliding while the VIX naps, the next repricing won't ask permission. So here's the call I'm logging. With tech down 1.07% and the VIX crushed under 15 on a narrow, headline-driven bounce, I think technology bounces back green tomorrow and outperforms the S&P, or this rotation gets a lot uglier. One of those two. Logging it. Come back and grade me. Same time tomorrow. Subscribe so the ritual finds you.